About set for base. Striding into the box, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Washington, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now we'll step off and rethink this. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Popped him up. Bird has a play, makes the play, one away. Striding in now for the Nats, number 22. He readies for his first plate appearance. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Andujar has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for out number 2. In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Joe McDonald at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly by Walker. They'll whip this one to first. In. Now batting, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First offering on its way.
Brett Gardner.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Grounded to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. His 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Aaron Judge becomes out number 2 this inning. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Bryce Harper.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth,
Standing in, Matt Adams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now for Washington, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Ball two now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's the 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed. Now at the plate, Greg Bird, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Greg Bird.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Hicks.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder. Is there, and he'll make the catch to the DH. Mark Reynolds, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Adam Eaton.
Number 2, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. So coming to the plate, Matt Wieters. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Wieters who waits the 1-0. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. The 2-0. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Bird gloves it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Third baseman.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Adams is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So striding in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and this is in the dirt. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row.
A swing and a miss. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Belted. Deep center field. Looking up is Eaton. And it's gone as they add still another. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Didi Gregorius. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. Sliders in for a strike. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bird, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He's set and the pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Settling in now, Neil Walker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 3 runs already home here. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike.
Heel it down to Eric Summersgill at 3rd, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Daniel Murphy.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Popped him up. Andujar is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fastball called for strike 2. Reynolds playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Austin Romine. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And a double steal try here. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. This is on the ground over to first. Murphy's got it, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton, and their runners at the corners now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And that misses ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-1. Misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th. In now is Adam Eaton. Now the pitch.
Off with an active center fielder.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Walker moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Trey Turner. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there. Giving this offense no chance.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 22, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll get in there safely at third, second, and third now with 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A foul tip held on to behind the left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
For the Yankees, third baseman.
Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's Neil Walker. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hicks running from first. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. On the move again from first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's running. The next 0-2. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses. The throw down, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. No balls and a strike to count. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even.
Well, the first baseman is under it to. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
He's starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
First baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Popped him up. Bird has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. No hits to this point.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. No more as an average type hitter.
Well, the play's been made, and that. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Right fielder, Aaron.
Matt Grace comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's Didi Gregorius. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Didi Gregorius.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit sharply on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Skied into straightaway right. Murphy is there. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the stretch, a little bouncer. That winds up foul. 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, what
Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Austin Romine is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here. A step on the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now for Washington, number 22. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground, gloved by Walker. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. In now is Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 3 for 9. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. McCullers has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation. To pull the string on that changeup, he knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Gurriel has got it, and the side is... Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Luis Severino, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Here's George Springer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Taking off is Springer. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. A swing and a miss. That retires the... Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Grind for everything.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ripped on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And he fouls this one off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Austin Romine. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 2. As a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Romine, California-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Josh
Reddick. He throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now the Astros designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in for Houston, number 3. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty, one man out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Gonzalez is there on to first, and there are two down. Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll step off. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bird has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bird is over to take a look, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Altuve is off at first with two away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. Missed with a breaking ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning. Here's George Springer, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Another 0-2 home. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Romine recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, 2 down now.
Right fielder.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to first. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. 0-1, here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Romine over at second. Gardner at first, 1 gone. A bouncer up the middle. There is Altuve. A play at the plate. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score. So striding in, Greg Bird. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Up next for the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. And rolls foul for strike 1. Started that swing a bit too early.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Hicks is under it. But the left fielder calls him off. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that misses for ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Leading off for the
Here comes
Astros,
the first pitch.
the shortstop, Marwin
And a fastball just
Gonzalez.
below the knees, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he's got himself another one as he picks. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The left-hander, number 11.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the deck seats in center. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches, you become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up that bases-clearing triple he had in his last at-bat. Joe Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bird, runner at first with 2 gone. And there's ball 1. Hit to first. Gurriel brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is... Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready for another shot now, Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. He's running again. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runners on first with 1 down. We'll try it one more time for second. Count is 1-2 now. And now he's on the move again for second. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swing and a little tapper. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready once again, Neil Walker. He could really use a knock.